Hi guys, my name is Ishan Mahajan and welcome to our podcast channel Book Summary with Ishan, where we aim to provide a summarized view of some of the life-changing books under 30 minutes. Do check out the website for notes and other episodes, link in description. Today, I'm going to summarize about a book that will help you to feel inspired and motivated in the morning. I'm covering the book 5 a.m. Morning Club by Robin Sharma. To give you a little background about the author, Robin Sharma is considered one of the top 5 leadership experts worldwide. He is also the author of the best-selling books The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari and Who Will Cry When You Die. Sharma is admired by some of the world's most successful people. He has advised rock stars, royalty, billionaires, and famous CEOs. The 5 a.m. Club offers advice on how to make your mornings the boost you need to reach your greatest goals. For many people, getting out of the bed in the morning is a challenge. Robin Sharma, on the other hand, feels that his formula may help anyone inspire and focus in the morning. He also provides neuroscientific backing for strategies that will enable you to rise significantly faster than the rest of the society. The 5 a.m. Club is a parable about achieving true success, the kind of accomplishment that elevates you to the status of hero. While heroism may sound romantic, anyone may achieve it by embracing difficulty and working on daily routines for personal development. The first habit is to get up at 5 a.m. every day and use the first hour of your day to be ahead. Now let us start with the 5 ground rules set by Robin Sharma. Number 1. Distractions kill creativity. Those who make history and build empires set aside an hour before sunrise for themselves. This period provides them with new opportunities that go beyond their daily challenges. This puts them on the right track for a fantastic day. Number 2. Excuses do not breed genius. You can create the habit now even if you haven't done so previously. Don't overthink things and keep in mind that all it takes is a little bit of effort every day to get incredible results. Number 3. Any change is complicated in the beginning, messy in the middle, and beautiful in the end. Things that you now consider simple were previously difficult for you. You'll soon get into the habit of waking up early. Number 4. To break into the top 5%, you must begin doing what 95% of the people are unwilling to do. As soon as you start living like this, the majority will label you insane. You'll be considered a freak if you achieve greatness. Number 5. Even if you want to give up, keep going. Those who are present are more likely to succeed. 3-step success formula. Sharma outlines a 3-step process that can be applied to any aspect of your life. Number 1. First and foremost, you should work on increasing your awareness. Number 2. Your daily decisions will be optimized as a result of this increased level of knowledge and mindfulness. Better choices will result from increased awareness. Number 3. Finally, if you master your everyday decisions, you will see a huge increase in your ability to achieve and have a substantial impact as a leader. As a result, these smart decisions will yield better result. The focuses of the ones who created history. Sharma researched where the most influential people place their focus. The result of this research is his 4 focuses of history makers. These 4 focuses are: Number 1. Capitalization IQ. Great people aren't defined by their talent. They capitalize on the full extent of that potential through consistency and resilience. It makes no difference what sport or specialization a person pursues. Those who are willing to put in extraordinary effort and dedication will become legendary. Number 2. Freedom from distraction. Your creativity output will die if you become addicted to distraction. Your days should be stripped of all layers of complexity. Everything should be simplified and streamlined. Less is more in this case. Concentrate on a few projects at a time so you can give them your all. A few innovative undertakings are preferable than spreading your attention across several jobs and obtaining mediocre outcomes. Prioritize the quality of your work over the quantity. Have a few friends, but get to know them well. This will ensure that both sides benefit from each of your partnerships. It is much better to focus on creating strong relationships rather than making several shallow level friendships, just as it is with your projects and responsibilities. You want friends you can rely on all the times. Stop managing your time and start managing your focus. It might appear like spreading yourself thin saves your time, but your focus is ultimately the most important thing. Number third, personal mastery experience. Everything you do in your environment is a product of what's going on inside of you. Your fortune always follows your bravery, and your power in the world is totally due to the glory, nobility, vitality, and brilliance you have unlocked in your consciousness. Internal is always expressed through the internal. What's going on inside you is always reflected in your creativity, productivity, wealth, performance, and impact on the earth. Your internal reflections will always show up in your outward actions. So, when you are feeling down or preoccupied, set a task for yourself. You will be able to master the exterior world if you can master your inner world. Number four, day stacking. In the bigger picture, each day is as significant. So plan your life around each day while keeping the overall picture in mind. Each of your memorable days is a little version of your beautiful life. What we are doing right now is laying the groundwork for our future. So always maintain your attention in consistent and unwavering manner. What is the secret of morning genius? When we wake up at 5 a.m., our minds are stimulated by the calm, alone, and silence. From beta to alpha to theta, our brain waves change. Then in our brain, a pharmacy of mastery is stimulated. These adjustments enable us to come up with novel ideas that we would not have been able to come up with otherwise. Cortisol levels fall in the brain while dopamine and serotonin levels rise. The prefrontal cortex then relaxes, allowing us to reach a state of flow. Flow is a state of mind that occurs when we are completely immersed in an activity and lose track of time. Early mornings are the best time to achieve this state since we have all of the necessary components. The four interior empires. We must take care of ourselves in order to be a genius and prosper in the long run. These are what Sharma refers to as our interior empires, and he lists the four most essential ones. Number one, mindset. Mindset refers to the psychological aspects of our existence, such as how we think and how optimistic we are. Number second, emotional intelligence. It is represented by the heart set. How well do we control our own emotions? Number three, the health. The health set is concerned with our physical well-being. Number four, spirituality. It is represented by the soul set. How are we making contact with the supreme power? By taking care of these four empires, we can all achieve remarkable things and obtain life goals we have held forever. Now let's talk about the 5 scientific truths that govern successful habits. Sharma uses science to guide his morning routine. Based on research, he offers you 5 scientific truths that will help you develop habits. Number 1. Willpower isn't something that comes naturally to everyone. It's a skill that can be developed with consistent practice. Getting up at 5 a.m. is excellent self-control practice for the rest of the day. You can push yourself to do anything if you can force yourself to get up earlier than most people. Number 2. When pressure is applied to personal discipline, it grows like a muscle. As a result, we should purposely create stressful situations. These experiences will help you develop natural power. Number 3. When you are fatigued, your willpower deteriorates. As a result, you need to take time to recover and manage decision fatigue in order to achieve mastery. Number 4. Creating a new habit and keeping it long-term follows a 4-step process. We'll talk about this further later. Number 5. You will gradually enhance your self-control in other areas of your life as you establish self-control in one area. As a result, belonging to the 5 a.m. club will give you an advantage in all you do. Heroic habit makers share these 3 values. According to Sharma, the most effective habit makers adhere to 3 core beliefs. These are the following. Number 1. The key to victory are perseverance and consistency. Of course, anyone can be extraordinary for a single day. To become heroic, though, you must be outstanding on a constant basis. Number second, how much effort you put into finishing what you have started determines your level of respect for yourself. Number third, when no one is watching, how you practice is exactly how you will perform in front of an audience. Now moving to the lifetime habit arc. The first step is the trigger. It's the cue that initiates that habit. Once the habit is initiated, we need to follow a particular ritual to continue it. Then after completing the habit, it's time for us to reward ourselves. Finally, once that reward is done, that's when repetition comes into the picture. Any habit takes about 66 days to become automatic according to study. These 66 days, however, are separated into 3 sections. The first stage is deconstruction, in which we try to break old behaviors and replace them with the new ones. Number second, the installation stage lasts for the next 22 days. This is the most difficult of the 3 phases. This is where we try to incorporate this habit into our lives. We look at how the habit affects and is affected by our other behaviors. Number third, integration is the final stage. Integration is a point at which your habit starts to feel more automatic. Now let's talk about the 3 pockets of 20-20-20 formula. The first hour for your day should be split into 3 20-minute pockets of exercise, reflection and study. Number 1. Move. We have to move between 5 and 5:20 am. This can include a high intensity exercise, hydration and deep breathing. This is because your body has been sleeping and you must enable your body and mind to fully awaken. Cortisol level drop when we work out first thing in the morning. Our levels of dopamine and serotonin rise as well. Our mood and metabolism are both improved as a result of these adjustments. So we are all set for the day. We'll be less stressed throughout the day and have more energy than we would if we hadn't exercised. Pocket 2. Reflect. This period runs from 5:20 until 5:40 am. This is a good opportunity to reflect about your life. You can either meditate or write in your journal to reflect. You might also use this time to organize your day, pray or create personal contemplation period. Anything that feels natural and requires active reflection. This phase assists us in being more conscious of ourselves as well as our mission, vision and life objectives. It assures that we are on the right track to achieve our greater goals. Pocket 3. Grow. Between 5:40 and 6 am, this pocket should appear. You must review your life, week and day goals during these 20 minutes. You can learn about your area by reading books, listening to audiobooks or podcasts, or taking an online training course. This time should be spent doing something that will help you advance in your chosen field. Now let's talk about the benefits of journaling. Our clarity and awareness increase as a result of journaling. The only way to know we are on the right track is to have this clarity and awareness. Gratitude is activated through journaling. It is all too easy to become engrossed in the routine of daily life and forget to be thankful. When you are feeling down, journaling is a great method to express your thankfulness for the good things in your life. You can also use journaling to successfully plan and set measurable goals. As a result, you will be able to tell when your performance increases. What gets written gets done, as we all have heard before. As a result, journaling will help you stay motivated. Finally, journaling helps you remember the highlights of your life. You can relive your joyful experiences via journaling. The pre-sleep ritual. When we talk about getting up at 5 am, we can't do it until we sleep on time. We must go to bed on time and get a good night's sleep. To ensure these two variables, it is crucial that you maintain a healthy pre-sleep ritual. This rite should take place between 7 and 8 pm. You should make sure you have had your last meal of the day by this point. You should also switch off all your electronic devices and keep them away from your bed. Isolate yourself from overstimulation as much as possible. You can spend time with your family from 8 pm to 9 pm. If you desire, you can have honest chats with your loved ones or meditate. You can spend some time reading or listening to audiobooks or podcasts. This idea is to just relax and calm your mind before sleeping. You should be ready for sleep between 9 am and 10 pm. Make sure your space is cold, dark and free of devices. You can prepare your exercise equipment for the next day so that you are ready and inspired to start your day off right. Last but not the least, before you go to sleep, practice gratitude. This ensures that you end your day on a high note and a happy note. Now let's talk about the amazing day deconstruction and the 10 tactics of lifelong genius. Sharma breaks down what a perfectly day comprises. He gets up at 4:45 am and works until 9:30 pm. Different people will have different schedules and have different needs. However, you can use this as a starting point and modify the framework to suit your needs. You can greatly enhance your existing lifestyle by sticking to what works for you. Sharma believes that there are 10 methods you should use for the rest of your life if you want to be successful. These are the following. Tactic 1. The tight bubble of total focus. This suggests that people who are successful in their professional life avoid distractions. They work in a little bubble of total concentration. Nobody can interrupt them in this bubble. All you have to do now is make sure you have a routine that is free of interruptions and distractions. This practice will allow you to concentrate totally on your task. Tactic number 2. The 90-91 rule. For the next 90 days, spend the first 90 minutes of each day identifying one thing that has the potential to revolutionize your work. You have ensured that the first 90 minutes of your day are entirely focused on the single most critical task of your profession by doing so. This will provide you with the good outcomes on its own. Tactic number 3. The 60-10 rule. After every hour of the work, take a 10-minute break, go for a quick walk, drink some water, do some stretches, and then get back to work. By doing this, you ensure you are not overstressed. You are not sitting in one place for long, and you refuel yourself for the day ahead. Tactic 4. The 5 daily concepts. In the morning, jot down 5 goals that you wish to achieve on a specific day. Doing so should assist you making each day the best it can be. You make certain that you stay on track and make progress toward your perfect existence. Tactic number 5. The second wind workout. We all know how important it is to exercise. So why do we keep them for the first half of the day only? You may ensure that you could conclude your day on a high note by scheduling a second workout. Tactic number 6. The 2 massage protocols. Sharma believes it is a good idea to have 2 massages per week. This is because massages help you relax and gain the energy you lose throughout the week. Tactic number 7. Traffic University. The goal is to make the most of your commute time. We can accomplish so much more if we make good use of our time. Robin Sharma used the term Traffic University to describe the situation. If you are taking public transportation, you can use the opportunity to come up with new ideas. If you are driving, you can learn while listening to a podcast or an audiobook. Tactic number 8. The dream team technique. We cannot accomplish what we want to accomplish without the help of others. By delegating some tasks to our team members, we can ensure everyone is doing what they are good at. So having a dream team is a critical part of any pursuit. Tactic number 9. The weekly design system. Every weekend, especially on Sunday, you should sit down and plan your entire week. How is your week shaping up? What are the goals you wish to achieve this week? What you hope to accomplish each day. You can stay on track with your goals if you use this weekly schedule. You can then break down those goals into 5 daily goals to better enhance your strategy. Tactic number 10. The 60-minute student. Those who are considered geniuses by society study for a minimum of 60 minutes each day. For you, it could be a book about your field or the latest update into your field. It could be even talking with your mentor. But the idea is to learn. The moment we stop learning is the moment we stop growing. Using joy as GPS. The author has suggested that we can use joy to guide us down the right path with this approach. Spend time with those who bring you happiness. You should also devote time to the activities and places that bring you delight. When you utilize joy as a GPS, you can be sure you are on the right track to meet your objectives. I hope you liked the book summary on the 5 AM Club. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter where you will be receiving podcasts, blog, book recommendations and many more free stuff.